Hello, bonjour, namaste, hola, ni hao. I'm Stuart the Squirrel. Welcome to the TransCultural Group TCG Gourmet Journey. Together, we're going to travel around the world to trace the journey of different food and cuisines influenced by different cultures. Well, without further ado, here are the different types of food we have ready for you to discover. Please come with me. Let's welcome Emmet the elephant. She'll be joining me in sharing the interesting facts of a spice called nutmeg.
Namaste. My friends, let me start by telling you a story about nutmeg. First, Stuart, do you know what is nutmeg?
I know, Emmet. Nutmeg is a spice, right?
Yes, it is a spice that is used in many different foods and drinks. Though unassuming, one may find it in some mashed potatoes, rice puddings, cake recipes, as well as in cocktails, chocolates, and even coffees. Other than being an edible spice, it also finds applications as medicine, as well as cleansing and beauty products such as soaps and fragrances.
Wow, Emmet, I didn't realize nutmeg was so versatile.
Yes, there is something you might not know either. Nutmeg is often mixed up with mace. Both come from the same plant, but nutmeg is derived from the seed, while mace is from the reddish seed covering.
If they're from the same plant and are part of the seed, what is the difference between nutmeg and mace then?
Good question, Stuart. In fact, they are like sisters from the same fruit, but with some different traits. Mace comes in threads form, and if fresh, is more often chopped than ground, while nutmeg is ground or grated. Some people say that mace tastes stronger or spicier, and prefer to use it for savory dishes, yet some say it has a more subtle flavor.
That's really something new to me. Emma, I must conduct a side-by-side sampling test one day.
Stuart, you must be very careful when you do that. Eating too much of nutmeg and mace may be poisoning. You might have strange hallucinations too.
Oh, no. On second thought, I better just taste them in my pies then. I definitely don't want to be intoxicated by nutmeg.
Now, Stuart, are you ready to trace the past of nutmeg?
Yes, Emmet. Tell me more about it.
Well, even though it is now quite easy for us to find nutmeg in supermarkets, it used to be a precious and very expensive spice in its past. It was expensive for several reasons. First, though the spice was known in South Asia, the Arab traders who brought it to Europe managed to keep its source, the Banda Islands, a secret. Then, when the Black Death struck Europe in the 14th century, people believed nutmeg could ward off the plague.
Oh, yes, Emmet. I can certainly understand how both reasons could cause the price to skyrocket. Nothing is more precious than life. But, Emmet, do you think nutmeg was really a cure for that terrible plague that wiped out almost 1/4 of the world's population?
Well, Stuart, I am not too sure about that. There was no proven record of its medicinal value. But some say the rat fleas did not like the smell of nutmeg, hence by wearing that, it reduced the probability of being bitten by the fleas thought to be the transmitter of the plague. Hence, it was still very useful and sought after. Stuart, during that time in Europe, a pound, almost half a kilogram of nutmeg, was said to have cost up to 7 fat oxen.
Wow, 7 fat oxen? That was really expensive. Emmet, should we go treasure hunting in those Spice Islands?
Great minds think alike, Stuart. The expensive and rare spices were one of the main reasons that started the European explorers' naval expeditions.
Emmet, let's go and get ready for our voyage.
Sure, Stuart. Let's take a break first. I will need to look for a ship that can carry my weight before we set sail on those rough waters.
I'm going to find all those treasures and bring them home for Mum.